It's days before the general election. We visit an area in the Western Cape where some of the poorest of the poor live. With unemployment rife, how do people survive? And how have 10 years of democracy treated them?
These are the faces of the people living in the greater Goodwood area in the Western Cape, home to some of the poorest of the poor. An estimated 3 million people live in the Cape Town area, 200,000 in Goodwood, some in corrugated iron shacks, others in brick houses with lovely gardens, some in backyards in makeshift homes, some in council flats, others in wooden structures. Over 55% of people here are unemployed. 30% of all households survive on less than 500 rands a month. Large numbers of South Africans are preparing to vote, to celebrate 10 years of democracy. Yet we found little sign of people in a festive mood here. All three communities we visited are badly affected by poverty. In the slipstream of the N2 highway and Cape Town's international airport lies the Joe Slovo informal settlement. When the wind blows from the southwest, the nearby sewage farm throws an unbearable stench across this area. There are no parks for children to play in, no trees, no birds. Joe Slovo, which forms part of Langa Township, was again devastated by a night fire. This time, 6 people burned to death inside their plastic and wooden homes. An estimated 10,000 people were left homeless when a shack caught fire in a howling southeast wind.
My house, as I'm standing here, is where there was my house. This is a door, first door for my house, and this is a kitchen. The other side is a bedroom, as you see. These are the bedrooms for my children. It's where they were sleeping. This area which you see here, that was my bedroom. All my bedding which was here, all bent down. Clothing were here, all bent down. Nothing was left altogether.
Mayenzeka Sopaka, his wife, their 6 children, grandchildren and aunt lost everything. At 2 in the morning, the family managed to escape from their burning home. They saved a single bed, 2 foam mattresses, the clothes on their backs, the shoes on their feet.
I'm a man of 50 years. It's the second time I'm getting this, and I lose everything in my life. It means now, when I'm sitting down being alone, I'm looking like a lonely person. I don't have any hope. It's only the trousers which I'm wearing, which is left from all my belongings. From now, as I'm working together with the poverty, I see that today is not a good time for me. It was a good time when there was no poverty next to me. But now I see a poverty, now something like my friend. And I don't want the poverty to be my friend. I'm trying to take away this, but always follow me. I don't know how and why things are going like this way in my life.
Last night, all 11 people in the Sopaka family slept under different roofs with friends and relatives. Before sunrise, everyone in Joe Slovo had started rebuilding their homes. The Sopaka's house is being rebuilt with salvaged sheets of corrugated iron, not too mangled by the fire. Press reports talk about immediate emergency relief and building material being made available. Inside the settlement, these reports are nothing more than words.
I don't have a material to rebuild my house, but I'll try because I need a shelter on top of my head. I need a shelter on top of my children their head. I've got the anger to the country. Why our country is ignoring the people who are staying in the informal settlement. Ignoring the people who put them to the parliament. Ignoring the people who make them to be leaders of this country. That is where my anger is now. I'm angry to the politicians. Why they don't respond when there is a huge disaster like this one in this area, and which is not the first time, but now is more than before. And how long this thing is going to occur in this area?
Despite announcements that nobody should start building until the city council had cleaned up, people hardly waited for the earth to cool down. Mr. Sopaka's day started before first light. A friend dropped off a bucky load of old planks and corrugated metal sheets. His sons took the day off school. Soon, little houses had been rebuilt on top of scorched foundations. Families were remaking beds on black, burnt soil. In the afternoon, the first wall of their house is standing. There's not enough material to finish the house. There's no money to buy anything. By sunset, half the houses are standing, where yesterday there'd only been twisted metal sheets and melted plastic cutlery. Morning breaks freezing cold over the Cape Flats. Fire engines have made way for the City Council's bulldozers to start cleaning up rubble. Like tow truck drivers after an accident, scrap metal collectors and their horse carts descend on Joe Slovo. Anything metal salvaged from the rubble can be sold for cash.
Today I'm going to see those handouts from the government. What is happening? And if we've got nothing, I'm still going to out for help in order to finish up this house. I want just to get the home nearby it was before. Okay, it means now we are going to get there. The 5 corrugated iron, which is that only the material we are going to get per person. Now, as I'm looking now in front of this shack to measure how it's going to be big, it means now it's a pole here. It's a pole here, which is 2 poles. You can make a door. Going this side, it's going to be another pole, which is 3 poles. You take the side here, it's a pole, which is going to be now 5 poles. Another pole on that side, which is 6. You get a pole here, which is number 7, and you put 2 poles at the back, which is 9. The 10th one will be here, which is 10. Count now for the corrugated iron for the roofing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means my mind served me very well as a person who was with them for measuring for these checks. But I was guessing. Through my guessing, I was quite correct. It's 5 corrugated iron. Tell me, how many families will be here? A person like myself, I've got 10 families. Can you sleep with 10 people here? Where's your privacy? It shows that to me, even the very same material they bring in, it's just to play with us, which our people, they call it in the nickname. It's a vezanya, it means your feet out. While the house has been closed, while you're sleeping, your feet will be out. We call it in Xhosa, it's a vezanya or house. It means it's not a house. Stable of the horses are better than our houses. Now, according to what I saw, to some people here, with the T-shirts been written at the back about the celebration of the 10 years democracy. What kind of celebration they're talking about now? I enjoy the democracy. At least 45%, which I can rate it. For democracy, I enjoy. But the 55%, no, I don't enjoy. Because now, the way I am, it shows that there's no balance at all. And I need this thing to be balanced. My life is always down. The democracy is above me. That's why I'm saying 10 years democracy celebration. There's nothing to me.
With the help of the 5 corrugated iron sheets and 10 wooden poles from the council, the Sopakas are sleeping in their house tonight. Mr. Sopaka has to feed 11 mouths every day. They need 85 rands per day. This will pay for bread, mealie meal, beans, samp, milk, sugar, tea and coffee. Twice a week they also try to buy vegetables. Meat is an unaffordable luxury. 2 of the Sopaka boys are still in school. Their school fees are 150 rands per year. Thus far, they've only paid 1 child's school fees. His daughter gets 140 rand a month child grant for her baby daughter. Other than that, this family has no income whatsoever. Mr. Sopaka has been jobless for 7 years. He's been unable to find any employment.
Because the past 3 days, it was a day which I'll never forget it. So at least today I'm going to have my supper here with my family. I'm so happy at least. For first time. after 3 days, since from the Sunday morning. Definitely, even my children, I see all of them, they've got a little bit smile. Even my wife, because it was from yesterday and this morning, nobody was easy to talk to each other.
The sea has an allure few can resist. Its magnetism legendary, its beauty beyond comparison. It is on this backdrop that one of South Africa's most popular races will take place. The Old Mutual Two Oceans Marathon is not only one of the most scenic of athletic events, but also one of the most grueling. Watch all the action on Saturday morning from 6:30 as some of the world's top athletes battle it out to be the best, live on SABC2 and SABC Radio.
There are all kinds of beans. And then there are the great-tasting Koo beans. Not only are they cooked in our secret sauce with sun-ripened tomatoes, but they're also a good source of protein, high in fiber and energy, that makes for a delicious, mouth-watering meal. Koo baked beans in tomato sauce, South Africa's best-loved baked beans. Koo, it's the best you can do.
Which lasts longer, Duracell or the ordinary battery? In tests, ordinary batteries just can't keep up. No matter what they try, Duracell always wins. Duracell lasts up to 6 times longer.
Buy any pack of Duracell color-coded batteries and you could win one of 5 MGZRs a week with Duracell. Entry forms in store.
Torga Optical Spectacle, great value on no-glare polarized prescription lenses. Eliminate dangerous glare when you drive, even in direct sunlight. Travel safely with the latest polarized lenses and get a second pair of prescription glasses free. Remember, you're always welcome at Torga Optical Spectacle, great value.
Rice or potatoes?
Here's to 10 years of cellular freedom. Here's to MTN.
Catch MTN Soccer Zone every Monday night from 9 to 10. Only on SABC1.
Citroen C2. Be impatient.
This is Leonsdale, not far up the road from the Joe Slover informal settlement. Leonsdale was once a hotbed of gangsterism, drug dealing and alcohol abuse. Today, things are quieter. Police reports from Elsie's River show that domestic violence in this area is about 3 times higher than elsewhere. Most people here live in flats or brick houses. Most 2-bedroom flats are home to between 10 and 20 people. Marianne Karlse lives in a 2-bedroom council flat with her 3 girls and 7 other family members. She lost her job when she was stabbed with a knife in the arm. Marianne and her family survive on a child support grant, her daughter's wages of 600 rands a month, and the profit made from selling sweets.
Ze mag nog altijd. Oh, is niks hier niet, hè? Omdat je kan lekker slapen, hè? Je doet lekker geslapen, hè? Ik blijf nu hier 10 jaar in die flits, in Leonsdale flitsen. Maar kijk, als we nog niet werken goed, hè? En daar is soms tegen wat ons nog kost gaat slapen. Vandaag is dat niks, hè? Dan is het misschien met brood. Daar is soms tegen wat ik stress. Daar is bij tegen wat ik gestrest heb. Dan moet ik denken, hoe weer vandaan, als soms aan wat ik wakker geslapen. Wat ga ik weer maken morgen? Hoe ga ik weer wat? Daar is niks voor morgen nu, hoe ga ik maken? Kom, Jody. Kijk, soos dit nou is, daar is die geld nie. Ek kan nou klaar nie as skoolfonds betaal nie. Sy is aan die skole nou. En dis nou die 3de maand. Maar ek kon nog niks neergesit vir skoolfonds nie.
Like most grandmothers in Leonsdale, Mary Ann looks after her 3-month-old grandchild while her daughter's at work. When there's extra money, no matter how tiny the amount, she and her neighbour walk the couple of kilometres to the Grand West Casino. They play the slot machines, hoping for even the smallest win.
Hoeveel het jy?
20 rand.
En ek het die 30 rand, dus kijk maar. Of ons een potje se kost se waarde bij elkaar kan krijgen nou. Maar ons gaat niet lang spelen, zie je?
Ja.
Als zodra ons nou iets heeft, dan komen we zomaar uit.
The public relations officer at the casino refused to let us in. They say they have to protect their customers from themselves. In case they win loads of money, the PR lady said. An hour later, Mary Ann and Macy are back.
Ik heb met de 30 rand gaan spelen. En ik heb daar nog 50 rand bij verdiend, dat is genoeg voor mij. Je kan daar een potje kost vandaan gaan maken. En dan zeg ik weer op pad huis toe.
Waar zit jij van je? Nee, ik had verloren, maar nou moet ik maar huis toe gaan. Ik had de 20 rand gehad, hoor. Dat is nou op, maar ik worry niet. Dan zal er weer een way komen, misschien naar vandaan toe.
Leonsdale was the only suburb where we found people doing door-to-door electioneering. As in Joe Slovo, few election posters have been put up in the neighbourhood. Those asked said they weren't interested in voting. A poor man's vote doesn't count.
Hoekom van wie jy moet stem? Ek meen, dat is jou geheim.
As jou geheim. Die NNP doen baie dinge vir ons in die Weskaap. Ek kom van my tyd af aan met die NP, van de Klerk se tyd af. So ek stem nie vir 'n swart man nie.
Hoekom nie, mevrou?
Nee, ek het 'n swaar gekry. Jy loop my kinders nou nog rond sonder werk. Daar is nooit werk vir hulle nie. Fabrieke gaan toe. In de Klerk se tyd het ons ook swaar gekry, maar nie so swaar soos ons nou kry nie.
Dink mevrou, die swart mense se skuld.
Swart mense se skuld, mevrou? Dit is die swart mense se skuld. Ek stem nie vir 'n swart mens nie. Ek stem vir de Klerk. Het ek al die jare gestem en ek stem weer vir die party wat ek voorweer. Dit is my stem.
Kijk, om eerlijke waarheid met u te wees, als hulle stem soek, dan weet hulle mos waar jy is. Dan kom hulle kruip uit hulle dop uit om by jou uit te kom. Maar as die stem nou klaar is, dan is hier niemand nie. Ons is onsigbaar onder die wittes en onder die swartes. Ons word nie raak gesien nie. Hulle kry hoë poste as ons mense. En ons mense is net so goed soos hulle. Maar hulle word nie gesien nie. Die 10 jaar demokrasie is niksie. Van ek meen in die 10 jaar het ons aan niks reg gekry nie. Lyk my ons het net swaarder gekry. Ons het net swaarder gekry. Ons het niks reg gekry nie. So ons kan nie nog saam celebrate nie. En ons het niks reg gekry nie.
Every Friday morning, Mary Ann pays a friend 40 rands to take her to a wholesaler in Athlone to buy sweets. She uses some of the money she makes to buy stock again for next Friday. Her profits only give her enough money to buy food for a day or two.
Kijk, as mense wat nog so harder kry as wat ek kry. Ek sukkel maar nou. Ek meen as mos mense wat van al die pad af so sukkel en so kry. Kijk, ek meen ons het daar 'n stuk om te eet vandaan. Maar as ander mense wat het nie. Hier in ons gebied is die baie armes wat het nie. Ek sit Vrydag my stalletjie op. Dan verkoop ik een pakje lekkers. Vandaan kan ik voor mijn brood gaan kopen. Dank je. En we zo 15 geweest laatst week. Ja. Onze community zo. Ons allemaal sukkel hier. Hier is meerderheid van die mensen, zoals ik gezegd heb, wat hier sukkel. Als je nou uitgaat, dan zal je gaat staan naar buiten kan. Dan kan je nu staan op je hoeken. Maar na is die week. Hier is partij mensen wat ze kunnen gaan stelen. Hulle gaan breek in. En wat kry hulle op die ou einde van die dag af van? Dan sit hulle nie tronken. Hulle het nie ander keuse nie. Hulle gaan breek in, hulle steel, en dan raak hulle gangsters so.
Mary Ann needs 40 to 50 rands a day to feed the 10 members of her family. That excludes the 150 rands she needs for electricity every month. This family's diet is white bread, milk, coffee, eggs, sugar, rice, onions and potatoes. They can seldom afford meat. There's no money to pay rent to the council. Between her daughter's contribution, the 160 rand child support grant, there's a constant shortfall of 500 rands.
Ons groot gemaak word. Ons glo dat as alle dag om te sukkel
En vandaag is dat niet, morgen is dat alle dagen. Armoede van mij, ik stress bij je. En ik schaal bij je in je huis. En na som aan wat tu zegt, na som aan wat tu zegt. Ik raak kwaad. En als je inkomsten niet, het je bij je stress. Dat is schaal, dat is niks. Vraag je wat aan de mensen, niemand dit voor jou niet.
This is the ad for the One account from First National Bank.
Yes.
Oh. So what are you doing?
Waiting for the logo.
Oh.
Remedy Blue is a gel for the symptomatic relief of pain. Relief from muscular aches and pains, relief from pains associated with arthritis and other painful conditions. It's never been easier to get effective relief from pain. Just rub Remedy Blue into the affected area and after a few minutes, it'll begin to relieve your pain and let you get on with your life. Don't allow aches and pains to spoil your quality of life for another minute. Try Remedy Blue for yourself today. Call now.
It's not just the advanced technology, the 45 patents, or the world's best blades. It's the way it's all put together, and no razor shaves better than Mach 3 Turbo. 20 million men know Mach 3 Turbo is the world's best shave. Mach 3 Turbo from Gillette, the best a man can get. Win one of 50 DSTV dual view decoders and get the best of both worlds with Gillette Mach 3 Turbo and Venus. Grab your packs now.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Maggs and welcome to the brand new SABC People's Choice Advertising Awards. Call us on 083 9133770 and register your vote for the best television or radio ad that you have seen or heard in the past 12 months. We need the name of the product and a clear description of the ad. Vote for your favorite ad and you stand a chance of winning a fantastic Samsung television and home theater system. Results and winners announced in early May. In association with the Financial Mail, the SABC People's Choice Advertising Awards, recognizing great South African advertising.
You leaving?
Yeah. Jeep Wrangler. Rugged, reliable, capable, cool.
Totally embarrassing om hier te sit. In die eerste plek, kyk hoe lyk die stelletjie. Dit is so lelik. Dit is, ja, dit is dit is so vuil hierso. Nou, help jy maak skoon nie, want môreoggend lyk dit net weer so. En ja, dit is nie lekker om so te sit hierso. So ek het nie 'n klou wat ons moet doen of wat ons gaan doen nie. Hulle sê ek mag nie sigarette verkoop nie. Hulle sê desperaatheid dat ek hier so sit. Uit desperaatheid dat ek hier sit.
Maar kom maar die ijskreef. Ek wil lekker 'n swart ijskreef.
Ek is desperaat. Ek bedoel waarvoor moet ons lewe? Op 400 'n maand betaal vir die Wendy huis. Ek moet Elke dag koop ek elke dag R4 se krag elke tweede dag en ek moet elke dag kos hê. My kinders moet brood hê skool toe.
Between Leonsdale on the left and Joe Slovo down the road on the right lies Ruiterwag. Years ago, it was a whites-only suburb. Today, it's home to all. This is Mariki and her husband, Andre van Niekerk. The van Niekerks lost their home 8 years ago when Andre was retrenched. Since then, he's been unable to find full-time work. He supports his family by doing odd jobs. The last couple of years, this family has lived on and off the streets, sleeping in doorways, having, then losing homes. Today, they live in a Wendy house in a friend's backyard. They're desperate to hang on to this home.
R429 en daarvan is daar geen profijt nie. Aan die ander woorde, ons kry nie eens 'n 50 sent vir vandag se tekenings nie. So dis totally sick. Ek gaan nou slang 30 gaan vir 'n stelletjie vat, né? Ja. Om iets te kry vir vanaand. Wat my grootste wens is, imagine ons kan nie instap sonder om te worry wat jy gaan betaal by die til. Jy kan net gaan kos koop, dit sal hom so lekker wees, hè? Dit sal hom so lekker wees. Maar nou moet ons eers kyk of daar nie 'n pakkie van R9 is nie. Ek koop die goedkoopste pakkie.
Mariki, her husband and 3 boys can survive on about 20 to 30 rands a day. This will buy them 2 loaves of white bread, milk, eggs and mealie meal, and occasionally some vegetables. It excludes the 10 rand electricity they need to buy every second day, and it doesn't pay for luxuries like chicken or meat. This family has absolutely no income other than the profit they make selling cigarettes. Andre sometimes makes 50 rand if he finds a job as a handyman or works in a garden. The school Mariki's children go to has a soup kitchen where children can get food. Many families in the area depend on this. After school, the younger boys spend the afternoon with Mariki on the side of the road. Here, their mother keeps a strict eye on their homework.
Ja, jij met jouw machine, hè?
Spel wat jy lees, Dylan. Lees weer. Bibi. Dit is fantastische kinders. Ons het nou nie alles wat ander mense het nie, maar ons het liefde. Wat baie belangrik is in my oë, dit kom eers in jou lewe in. Om huis toe te gaan. Ek is moeg, man. Jy weet, ek slaap nie saans nie. Ek slaap regtig nie, ek is moeg. Want ek lê en worry oor die volgende dag. Gaan na krag vanaand wees. Gaan my kinders môreoggend brood hê skool toe. Gaan na 'n werkie kom vir seun. Weet daar op die oomblik is daar geen werk vir hom nie. En jy weet as jy saans die lig af sit en jy maak jou oë toe en jy lê en jy kyk na jou kinders so, dan dit voel vir 'n ma, dis net nie lekker vir 'n ma. Dis nie lekker vir ma alles wat hulle deurgaan nie. Jy weet dit breek jou, dit breek jou. En ek is op die punt nou daar dat ek net voel I can't anymore.
Years of living on white bread, of being malnourished, of sleeping on tar roads and cold cement has left this family vulnerable to diseases. Frequently, someone in this family is ill. Mariki needs painkillers from the nearby daycare hospital for an ear and tooth infection.
I mean, early in the morning. Is you know when they're all gone already. Dis omdat ons nie geld het nie. Is omdat ons nie geld het nie. Hulle help jou net. That's it. As jy nie geld het, is jy niks nie. Dan moet jy maar self aansukkel and that's it. As ek nou 'n ryk vrou was met mooi diamantring en mooi lipstik en mooi gelykheid, dan het hulle my gou gehelp. Hallo? As jy siek is, jy's regtig siek, dan moet jy al nou soggens sorg dat jy 6 uur daar so is sodat jy in die ry voor die deur kan wees van die eerste 20 pasiënte. Hulle kan net die eerste 20 pasiënte vat want daar's net een dokter op diens daarso. Ek dink dit is unfair. Dit is nie reg nie. Weet jy die hele ding is as jy nie geld het nie, that's it. Dan is jy's niks as jy nie geld het nie.
It's just days to the general election. Both Mariki and Andre believe that politics has neither played a positive nor negative role in their lives. They say when one is poor, democracy doesn't fill a stomach. It doesn't put a roof over one's head.
Politics maak geen verskil in ons lewe nie. Ek stel nie belang daarin nie. Ek kyk nooit nuus nie. Ek weet nie wie my president is. As ek verby hom stap, sal ek hom nie eens herken nie. Ek stel nie belang daarin nie.
Die swaker het niks met die kleur te doen nie. Die swaker het niks te doen met wie president is. En my oor het niks te doen met die mense wat daar bo sit nie. Ek blameer niemand. Moenie my verkeerd verstaan nie. Ek blameer vir niemand waar ons sit vandag nie. Ek blameer myself, ek blameer my man, ek blameer onsself waar ons sit vandag. Ek het nie probleme met kleerlinge en swartes nie. Regtig waar, ek het nie probleem met hulle nie. Want weet jy hoekom, Paulie? Want hulle is mense wat deurgaan wat ons deurgaan. Hulle weet wat het is om swaar te kry. Hulle weet wat het is om saans honger te gaan slaap. Maar die wit mense, hulle is so lelik met my. Hulle sê vir my, ek is 'n insult vir die wit nasie. Toe ons 3 jaar op die strate gebly het, was dit nie vir die swart mense en die kledingmense nie, het ons nie gesurvive nie. Ek en my man gaan nie vanaand eet nie. Ons gaan die brood deel vir die kinders en die sop vir die kinders. Elke 2 snytjies broodjie. Vir my raak glad niks beter nie. Die pyn word al hoe erger, die kopsere word al hoe erger, die worries word al hoe erger. Dit is net nie lekker nie. Ek is totally klaar. Ek is so moeg. Ek is physical moeg en ek is mentally moeg. Ek is totally moeg. Ek kan nie meer. En ek is so bang. Ek is net so bang as ek omkap, wat gaan verder gebeur? Wat gaan met my kinders gebeur? Hulle is my lewe. Hulle dink ons moet ons swaar kry en ons bly nie in 'n mooi huis nie en ons het nie 'n goeie werk nie. Dink hulle ons is niks in die lewe nie. Dis wat die mense dink van 'n mens. In my oë is dit nie reg nie. Ons is almal equal. En dis die dinge wat my binnekant opvreet elke dag van my lewe. As ek soms hier gaan lê, dan onthou ek al die woorde wat daai mense vir my gesê het. En dit maak my baie seer.
Are you getting married before May and would love to be on the wedding show and spend your special day with Ed and Chi-Chi? Then call 086 22 33 600. That's 086 22 33 600. All couples on the show will receive a gift to the value of 7,500 rands. We look forward to you joining us for our movie coming up. Back to tonight's lineup, as I mentioned, coming up is our movie Bride of Chucky. Do make a note it carries a 16 age restriction for language and violence. Till the next time, from me, Primredi, take care and good night.
This Tuesday night blockbuster is brought to you by Heat, the celebrity news magazine for women, which, as luck would have it, also comes out every Tuesday. Heat. Get it while it's hot.